Yo, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Smitty, and you're watching the Fantasy Football Show live. Actually, you're watching the Fantasy Football Show Start Bench live stream, which is now every single, as you can see right here on screen, every single Saturday night at midnight. Pretty much midnight sharp moving forward. We're not going to mess around too much with the times. Everything's going to be more consistent, more on point, more scheduled moving forward. That's why I've got the live stream schedule right in front of your face. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday. Then easy to remember, midnight, both Friday and Saturday. These are all Eastern times, and 1 hour before kickoff on YouTube, or on Instagram, sorry. 1 hour before kickoff, the entire hour before the morning games, I'll be on Instagram at the Fantasy Football Show. So get ready for that. Let's punch the intro and get to your start bench advice, rapid fire. Why is my intro always gone? Why is my intro always gone? We don't have the intro for the first show. Fantastic. We have the old intro. Let's see here. Intro. Here it is. What happens is it gets iClouded. If it after a certain amount of weeks, it gets thrown into iCloud, and then I have to go looking for it again. Then I have to find it. Intro, boom, there we go.
This is the Fantasy Football Show with your host, Smitty.
Top 5 running back.
You're watching the Fantasy Football Show.
Smitty! Take a lap. Is going on, everybody? My name is Smitty. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show Start Bench live stream show, which will take place every single Saturday night moving forward for the fantasy football season. I'm here to help you with your start bench advice, questions. Punch the like button on the way in the door. And throw your comments in, and we'll talk all about. I'm sure we'll talk about Zeke, as much as it's annoying to discuss this topic. To be quite honest, it is almost it's baffling. It's baffling how crazy everybody's getting about this Zeke Elliott topic. Everybody is, I believe, kind of out of their mind reacting. Look, there is a. Let me see if I can pull it up on screen. There is a graphic that I made last night that I would like to show all of you, and that graphic is going to explain some things. And every running back that went up against Tampa Bay last year did awful. Here's the graphic. I'm going to throw it up on screen and show you. Only Dalvin Cook did well against this Tampa D. Nothing's working tonight. Everything's streaming is not working. Nothing can be. That's not even it. Here it is. So here are the running backs against the Bucs in 2021. Alvin Kamara, 12 carries for 16 yards. Christian McCaffrey, 18 carries for 59. That's 3.3 a pop. Gordon, the entire Charger team, 23 carries for 46 yards. Monty in week 5, 29 yards. It goes on and on and on. 17 yards, 44 yards, 40 yards. Mike Davis had 4.6 yards a pop, but he only got 32 yards. Then entire team for the Rams, 37 yards. Clyde, 37 yards. Dalvin Cook was the only one that popped off, but he did have 4.6 a carry. 22 carries for 102. I forget if he popped off a long run on that to make that happen. I don't know if anybody remembers in that week 14 contest. Then you had 37 yards, 45 yards, 18 yards. Nobody runs against this defense. And everybody and their mother's freaking out about Zeke Elliott. Like, oh my God, this guy's going to be awful. I can't believe I drafted him number 5 overall. Smitty, you're going to pay. Smitty, where's my megaphone? Smitty, you're going to pay for this. You condoned me drafting Zeke Elliott at 5 overall, Smitty, 4 overall. You liked him, you're going to pay. And you know what, that's fine. I'm going to have misses this year. I don't think we can call this a miss yet. I don't think we're even close to calling this a miss yet. Okay, we're celebrating about the Lamb explosion. We love that Cowboys offense in general. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, they're gonna throw 80% of the time." Nobody throws 80% of the time. People are running a lot of nonsense out there regarding this Dallas Cowboys situation and how it's gonna be crap, how it's just gonna be all pass. That Zeke's going to do awful. Zeke's horrible. Zeke looked bad. Zeke didn't look bad. If you watch the game, Zeke didn't look bad. If you actually watch the game, you know that Zeke didn't have anywhere to run. His hesitation of where am I going? 4 defenders are sitting right in front of me is why he looked slow. Because people are watching him and not watching the entire play. Or when he didn't get a good block on that touchdown opportunity, if Zeke Elliott punched in that touchdown, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Let me put the super chats up on screen. I don't want to miss those. Adam, thank you for the super chat. Andrew Silva with the super chat. Steven with the super chat. 83 of you in the room. Punch the thumbs up on your way in the door. I'm ready for football, baby. This is getting exciting. Okay, this super chat's going here. That super chat's going there. I'm getting to those in 1 second. Andrew, appreciate you being here. You're going there. Super chats are tucked away nice and tight. Nestled away in the corner. I won't lose them. We'll get to them in a second. So the final thing I'm going to say about Zeke. Okay, because we don't need to talk about this all night. Somebody's going to come in like 5 minutes and be like, what about Zeke? It's going to happen all night long. I don't expect everybody to be here on time, so it's going to happen. It's fine. We're going to tell them to take a lap every time they ask about Zeke, though. But this is a tough rushing defense that I did the stats. I crunched all this last night for everybody so that they could have this to look at and feel better about. Because I knew that this information was there. I just didn't have it readily, exactly, precisely available to show and display. So I spent a good hour collecting these graphics, putting all this nice stuff together. And in cases where I felt like you couldn't really call Eckler the guy getting all the carries, or in the case of in week 11, when the Rams had multiple guys getting carries, I took the whole team. I tried to tell a correct and on-point story about the Buccaneer defense against running backs in 2020, and I tried to include the entire team when it felt relevant. I didn't run away from Cook. I did not post Cook's numbers. I did not post anybody because I thought, oh, this will look bad. I want to tell the story a certain way. I went and grabbed the exact data. I grabbed the on-point data to tell the story of how running backs do against this Tampa Bay Buccaneer rushing defense, this stout rushing defense. And everybody keeps saying, he looks really bad, Smitty. He looks so bad. He looks slow. How do you know he looks slow? He had no room to run. How on earth can you tell me that Zeke Elliott looks slow from last night? You cannot make, if anybody wants to draw conclusions on Zeke Elliott, by all means draw them. That's fine. I can't convince you. But if you're going to draw them off of not last night, it was Thursday night. I barely slept, so it was technically last night for me. If you were going to draw conclusions on Zeke Elliott based on the Thursday night outing against the best rushing defense, arguably, in the NFL, you are making a grave mistake. I have people coming to me saying, should I trade Chase Edmonds and Deontay Johnson for Zeke Elliott? Should I trade wide receiver 3, blah, 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 and Chase Edmonds? What should I do, Smitty? What should I do? How do I get rid of Zeke? How do I back out of Zeke? How do we get out of this? Don't put me in that. I'm not in that with you. Like, how do we get out? I'm not helping you get out of Zeke Elliott at rock bottom pricing. I'm not helping you take your brand new car off the lot, and then the night after that, you drive it right back and sell it back to him as a used car. That's what you're doing. You took Zeke Elliott at number 4, 5, 6, 7 overall, as did I. And because of one game that I just showed, and the crazy part is after spending an hour or two on this graphic and showing everybody, I still have not dialed down the Zeke freakout. The Zeke freakout effect is faulty, and I can't dial it down no matter what I do. So all I can do is show you this, do my best, tell people to take a lap as they keep coming in, and drawing this conclusion, as as Kyle is saying, from week one. Week one, let alone week one against what I'm showing you here is an impossible matchup. That Dalvin Cook probably, I'm not 100%, probably busted a run loose on a broken play. Like, he probably struggled all game long and was able to get that play to break off that led to that 102-yard total. But everyone struggles. And I'm buying low at Zeke at every turn if I can. It's going to be a fantastic week. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. We got 105 in here. I want to see those thumbs up. Punch them. Wipe your feet. Let's get to the questions. Let's get to the comments. I'm going to put the schedule on screen. Let me put these super chats up. Adam, I believe, was first. Adam said, any change of opinion on Barkley? Here's another one. Let me screen grab this because everyone's off their rocker in the opposite direction when it comes to Saquon Barkley. They hear any news at all. It could be anything. It could be like, hey, Barkley's going to play. And everyone goes, oh my God, he's going to get a full workload. He's going to be the man. He's going to be insane. Look, Barkley, let me screen grab this, throw it on screen. Saquon Barkley is still very far away from getting full volume and looking like his old self. He was cleared to play. This wasn't a guarantee. This was not something that was like, oh, Barkley's good to go. He's been looking phenomenal. Get him in your lineup. Everything's full go. He's been very questionable and very iffy from the beginning of the offseason. He himself has said, I don't know if I'll be ready. I'm not going to push it. This is my career, as he should be saying. If he doesn't feel 100, he should definitely be cautious if he is feeling like he may not be full go. Like, that is not, I'm not ripping on Barkley for that. I don't hate Barkley at all. I love Barkley. Barkley is an animal. Barkley's the man. But that doesn't mean I'm drafting him at 3, 4, 5, 6, or that I drafted him at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even in the first round. And just because he's medically cleared to play week one doesn't mean he's getting even close to a full workload. And if he does get a full workload, that doesn't mean I'm super amped about Barkley, because I feel like that would be rushing him. Compensation leads to hamstring injuries, if not worse, if not re-tears of ACLs or whatnot. Achilles injuries sometimes can follow a torn ACL if overcompensation is taking place. It's not good if Barkley gets rushed into things because he's worried about losing ground or losing the potential starting job, which he wouldn't, but players feel that way. They feel like they're hard pressed to get back early. And so this doesn't mean much to me. It doesn't change my opinion at all, Adam. It's a good question. But this is still, it's better than having negative news come out that he's not ready. He suffered a setback and he's going to be on IR or something. Obviously, not bad news there. But I have people telling me that I'm crazy for liking Zeke, but not liking Barkley. They're completely different things. They have nothing to do with each other. They're the complete opposite of the spectrum. You have Zeke Elliott, who's reportedly in the best shape of his life, which I can confirm with my eyeballs that if he's not in the best shape of his life, he's in excellent shape. He's in some of the best shape he's ever been in. And I've seen it with my own eyeballs, okay? He's not hurt. He was on the field over 80% of the time. He's not getting out-touched or outplayed. His job's not on the line because Tony Pollard didn't grab a whole bunch of his work. He was on the field for like over 80% or maybe well above that. Usage-wise, he was game scripted out because it was throw. And I don't want to hear, oh, the Cowboys are just going to throw it 80% of the year. Teams don't throw the ball 80% of the year. There's enough volume always going to be available to Zeke Elliott to get what he needs to get on the ground. And plus the touchdown opportunities, because this offense will get near the red zone a ton. He could have one of those years where his yardage could be down rushing. He has more receptions and he has more touchdowns. If they're scoring plays, if they're airing it out and getting it downfield, the scoring opportunities improve. Zeke Elliott, here's what we know. Zeke Elliott is in some of the best shape he's ever been in. Here's what we also know. Logic. The Cowboys look phenomenal, like I said they would heading into week one and the season. They would win 10 plus games. Granted, they lost their first game. I did not expect this to be one of those wins. I'm not thrown off by this. Like, this is a player in Zeke Elliott that plays for a team, the Cowboys, that are going to win 10 plus games in 2021 because you add the extra game It's not that difficult to predict something like that they could outscore their opponents 10 weeks out of the year. They will. This team will be bowling it out. So Zeke Elliott looks to be in great shape. Zeke Elliott plays on an offense that's going to get in the red zone a ton. Zeke Elliott plays on an offense that I think will get in scoring position a lot. This offense is dynamic. Zeke Elliott can't be focused on. There will be no 8-man fronts. For everybody thinking that Zeke Elliott will be inefficient, Zeke Elliott will be seeing no 8-man fronts essentially, and a whole lot more room to navigate, which you will see in week 2 on. This is Tampa Bay. There was no room to run. He couldn't even get that ball into the end zone on a play that normally would have been a locked and loaded touchdown. There was a block missed. He didn't get in the end zone. Had he got in the end zone and scored a touchdown, we would not be having this conversation whatsoever. Thank you, Adam, for the question on Barkley. I know I ranted back on Elliott that I missed a super chat. In the meantime, let me scroll through and make sure. Mark Cleveland was the last one. Super chats go to the front of the line, unfortunately, on Saturday nights when we're slammed in here. 1:30 in the building. Punch the thumbs up. Wipe your feet as you walk in the door. Steven says, chat PPR. I send Deontay for Swift. What are your thoughts? Look, you need a running back. This is buying low on Swift. Okay, and you might be able to do this, next week too, though, because Swift's going to struggle. He's going to have a mighty tough time running against that stout Niner defense. Swift's going to get gobbled up. And not only that, he's sharing carries. If we see and sniff a running back by committee like the staff, like the OC Lynn and coach have said over and over and over, not once, not twice, 3-4 times, 4+ times, they've said this is a committee, hot hand, we're going to roll 2 running backs. My 1A back is Jamal, my B back, my second back is actually Swift. He's real fast. We like Swift. Swift's a great B back. We love Swift. Everybody coming in here saying, Smitty, this isn't a running back by committee. What world do you live in when the coach and the OC have already confirmed it multiple times, whether you and I agree, and we do, that Swift is the better back. He's super talented. It has no relevance. What you and I do has nothing to do with what the coaching staff's going to do. We don't dictate anything. Not to mention, are you truly putting all of your trust in a coaching staff, in an organization, rather, as a whole, the organization that just got rid of their quarterback? Galladay's left. They've revamped everything in a bad direction. And this is the time that Swift's going to rise up and they're going to make good decisions and say everybody else is right. Swift has more talent. We're putting Swift in there. Rye says I'm always down on Swift. I'm not down on Swift. I feel like I'm being logical about Swift. It's not that I'm down on him. I mean, I did say a bunch of nice things about him. He's super talented. He's the best running back on the roster. It is just irrelevant. Rye says he's going to make me look like a fool. Swift will make me look like a fool. I hope he does. Rye. I'll be happy for him. I'll be rooting for him. I like him. He's a talent. I've said a lot of nice things about him, but he's in a garbage situation, pal. Plays for a team that's going to be hard-pressed to win 2-3 games. Plays for a team that can't move the football down the field for the life of them. They will be throwing a lot, and giving half of it over to Jamal, half of it over to Swift, and how efficient will each of that volume share be? Just because you give half of the volume to one guy and you're throwing a ton, doesn't mean he's going to pull in the passes. Doesn't mean they're going to be good passes. They could be errant passes. And I get it. You own Swift. I don't blame you, pal. I don't blame you, man. Come in here and support your guy. I respect it, Rye. I don't necessarily appreciate that he's going to make me look like a fool, Ryan. How much that makes you feel excited, Rye. Okay? But what I do appreciate is you standing by your boy. We know you own him, and that's okay. But logic is going to tell you that this is the deck is stacked against Swift. Come in, anybody come in here. In fact, Rye, video call me on Instagram. Go live with me right now on Instagram and argue your case. Rye, I'm going to open up Instagram. I'm going to open up my chat. I'm going to look for my message from Rye. I'm going to keep swiping down and wait for you to call. I will put you on the show. you can defend yourself and tell me how the deck isn't completely stacked against him, pal. Like, I appreciate you, Ryan. I'm not trying to go at you. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. But come on and defend yourself about it and let all the other Swift believers hear a good argument in favor of Swift. Because I will let you come on, I will let you talk about it, and I'll let you present your case for anybody wanting to hear a second side. I'm not trying to say, oh, come on, so I can go at your stance, but there is no stance other than he's very talented and he's got to overcome 10 different obstacles. I'm swiping, Rye. I'm swiping, Rye. I'll keep looking for your call. Okay, so Steven, back on point. Like, I was trying to help Steven buy Swift. If you need a running back, this is buying low. This is not where Swift was going in a draft. So I don't mind this swap. Like, but you could wait until after week 1 and maybe even get more or give up less. I don't know. Because Deontay probably will have a decent game. Swift probably will not. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for you, Rye. Call me, Rye. Nothing yet. Okay. Mark Cleveland with the super chat. Tyson Williams. This is a top. Oh, God. If there's a player, hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. If there's a player that I get asked more questions about than Tyson Williams, I have not met that man. I've not met that player. I've not met him. This is the one, even over Zeke freakouts, I'm getting more Tyson Williams questions, and probably, warranted. They're warranted questions. I'm getting more questions about Tyson Williams than anybody. And 2 more super chats. Okay, thank you, pal. One more from Adam. Adam, I'm putting you right here, pal. And Jordan, thanks, Mang. You're in line, Mang. You're in line. Mark Cleveland is up on deck here. Williams at the Raiders. Henderson versus the Bears. Safe plays, probably Hendy. I would say safe with less upside. There's not a ton of upside that's like he's safe. You're going to get 10 to 14 points. I see it right now. I close my eyes right now. Okay? I close my eyes and I picture this. I sit there and I go, what do I envision happening? Let me get the matchups up. What do I envision happening Monday night? Ravens at the Raiders. What do I envision? Commentators. Oh boy, this Ty Williams came in and just took on this responsibility. He didn't have time to prepare. Tyson Williams looking good. The only back, he's the only one that knows the system. The only one. Who are the commentators for the Monday night game this year on ESPN? Who is it? Somebody tell me. I got to try and do a voice. I got to try and do the appropriate voice. Thank you for the super chat, Adam. I'll put you right here, pal. Adam's going right there. Who are the commentators? Who's commentating Monday? Tyson Williams will be history after week 1, says Spock. Spock doesn't like him. Spock doesn't like him. Okay, whoever the announcers are. Look, Al. I just like to use the word Al. The name Al. Tyson looks really good. This kid comes out of nowhere, scores 100 total yards, a touchdown on the ground, and another receiving touchdown. This guy could have 2 touchdowns, 100 total yards, and be the story of the night. This is how who am I wrong? Who here doesn't feel like that's the narrative that they're going to see on Monday night with the spotlight? The spotlight of Monday night and Sunday night sometimes does this to a player. Puts them in a place that they might not have been during an afternoon game. It's weird. But I envision Tyson Williams potentially just being the talk of the game because they have no one else that knows the playbook or the offense well enough to do any sort of running back by committee. And if the Ravens get up big, which seems likely to me, and anything can happen, but if the Ravens get up big, what are they going to do? They're going to run the ball. And if they run the ball, Tyson Williams gets fed. If Tyson Williams gets fed, Tyson Williams scores touchdowns. And if Tyson Williams scores touchdowns, we're all going to be right by banking on Tyson Williams in week 1. So Mark, safe play, Hendy, upside play, Tyson. I don't even know that Tyson has a lot of downside, so you could say, hey, the floor is still pretty high for Tyson to say, let's go with the upside, the matchup, the Bears, Hendy, McVay. I still want to see McVay commit to Hendy before I really believe or buy in, is the honest truth, Mark. So I'm rolling with Ty, and I feel pretty darn good about it. Pretty darn good about it, man. Smitty, say no Tyson Williams. Trust me. No, Adam. Appreciate you though, Adam. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. We got 150. Let's get to 200. Share this link. Tell your grandma. Get everybody's grandma. Get in here. Tell your grandmas I want more grams in here. Lamar, Ridley, DJ Moore for Justin Jefferson, Scary Terry, McLaurin, and Herbert. Lamar and Herbert. Give me Herbert over Lamar. I don't care if anybody likes Lamar more. Give me Herbert. So let's wash that out of the trade. Jefferson, Ridley. You could wash that out. Scary Terry over DJ Moore. Winner, chicken dinner to the Jefferson, Scary Terry, and Herb side. Pretty easy on Fantasy Football Court on Tuesdays and Thursdays here on the Fantasy Football Show Live. You probably would have got a contempt for even hesitating on this one, Adam. That is a great trade for you, my pal. 158 in the room. Hit the thumbs up. Punch it. Okay, I just can't get enough football, Smitty. Fantasy leagues galore. Got my fix on Underdog as well. Also, what are your expectations for Naji versus Buffalo? Funny you mentioned Underdog, buddy, because everybody can go on over to Smitty1.com, which is right over my shoulder. That shoulder. Smitty1.com. Click on this Underdog banner, which will pop right up, and deposit a minimum of $10. And you get $25 bonus cash to start playing week 1 contests right now. And guess what? We might jump in at the end of this show if you hang around long enough. If you get in there now, if you go to Smitty1.com. In fact, let me get the link and drop the link and pin it. If you go get ready on Fantasy Underdog right now. Let me grab the link here. And get your deposit in there, get your $25 bonus cash, get confirmed and validated in there. You're not going to miss out. If you wait until the end of the show to try and jump on this opportunity, you're probably not going to get into these drafts on time. And you're going to, why didn't I prepare? Why didn't I actually go in and do this ahead of time while Smitty was live for an hour and a half before we jumped in there? So here's the link. I'm going to pin it below. Go to Underdog, get prepared. Get prepared now. Make a $10. It's just a $10 minimum deposit. And they give you $25 bonus cash if you're new to Underdog. And get ready, get locked and loaded. And we'll be doing some kind of best ball draft at the end. They have, let me show you the screen right here. So we're probably going to go, let's see here. We're probably going to go into this double up Sunday or the Battle Royale. So the Battle Royale is... 14.9K entrants, 100K in prizes, $5 entries. We can do a couple of these. Here's the scoring. 6 points for TD Pass. You get a QB, a wide receiver, a tight end, a running back, and a flex. So we could probably blast through like 3 of these drafts all together. Look at these prizes. 8th place, you're still getting $450. 3rd, you're getting $5K. 2nd, $10K. 1st is $20,000. So we're going to go through a bunch of those at the end of the show. And if you're not ready and prepared, if you don't have your freaking account already set up at Underdog Fantasy by going to the link that I pinned in the chat or going to Smitty1.com, which is on the monitors that you see to the left and to the right or above in the neon sign, go to Smitty1.com, click on this banner, and sign up minimum $10 deposit. All right, punch the thumbs up on your way in. Let's get to these questions here. We're going to do this for a good hour or so minimum before we start drafting. I just can't get enough football, says Jordan. Jordan, I appreciate you. Your question. Also, what is your expectation for Naji versus Buffalo? If I do have one regret, in regards to like Zeke and other players, it's not being more firm than I was on drafting Zeke Elliott in round 1. It's when I started saying I'd take him at 6, 7, 8, I took him at 5. I did the video where I said, and I'm not going to tell anybody, but I know somebody that may or may not have just drafted Naji Harris at number 5. I like Zeke. I'm still saying buy low. I'm still saying hold. I'm still saying don't freak out. I think it's going to be fine. But I truly, truly believe that Harris is going to be a locked-in top 5 running back in 2021. And I'm so glad that we all did a last 2-3 week push, maybe even over the month, of making sure we grabbed Naji Harris in round 1 and grabbed our wide receiver of choice in round 2, because it didn't matter. I don't care if Harris fell to 15 or 14 sometimes. I wanted Harris for sure. And what I do know is that Adams and Hill are not that different to me than Justin Jefferson, Ridley, and other wide receivers like Diggs that fall to the top of round 2 or a few handful of picks into round 2. So it kept going through my mind like, I'd rather have Naji and Ridley. I'd rather have Naji and Jefferson. I like Jefferson quietly as the number 1 wide receiver in fantasy football in 2021. I like CeeDee Lamb as that dark horse top 5, 1 to 5. Lamb could finish 1. He could. He really could. But he's a top 5 dark horse, top 5 wide receiver. Jefferson's my top 5 or my top 1 dark horse finisher, Diggs and Jefferson. And so for me, I love Harris guaranteed in round 1. I loved it and got my quiet wide receiver 1 in Jefferson or Ridley. And I feel really good about the Naji Harris stuff. So to answer the super chat question, I feel like Naji this week is going to ball out. I feel like Naji this week is going to have a stellar game. I think Naji is going to exit week 1 as a beast of a, let me get all these matchups on screen here. A beast of a top 5 running back moving forward. So here are the matchups for week 1. I'm going to put them kind of all over the screen sporadically. And then I'm going to get these super chats all lined up because I know I've missed some super chats. Okay, so we got a super chat here. We got a super chat here. Super chats do unfortunately go to the front of the line, and sometimes they take up a big portion of what I'm saying. So I know a lot of you have some questions, but I want to make sure I handle my super chat people first. And then I'm going to dig into as much other content as I can. But this tends to happen the whole show, so if you want to get a question in, you do have to potentially drop a super. But it's always appreciated, never expected, and you guys make the show what it is, so I appreciate all you. All right, so let me move these all around, and we'll get to them here. Punch your thumbs up on your way in the door. Thank you for being here. The Fantasy Football Show live, Start Bench Edition, baby. Every single Saturday night moving forward. I don't know if this is a new one. I'm just going to drag them on so I don't miss them. Okay, so I think I'm good to go. Let me start answering these questions. Andrew Silva says, flex Tyson Williams, Claypool, Waddle. Who should you start? I feel like Claypool's a really, really safe PPR start, pal. I love Claypool this week. Tyson feels like he's got a little bit more, I would say, upside, maybe more risk. So Tyson might be your pick your poison risk or safety. Claypool is probably going to ball out. I think Claypool is going to have a big game. He's a little bit of an injury risk. He always feels like that. He's very aggressive. He reminds me a lot of Kittle meets a injury-prone wide receiver or whatever. Very, very, very puts his body in harm's way all the time. He's that guy that like you start him and you hope he comes off the field at the end of the game. I like Claypool a lot. I think Claypool could ball. I feel like Tyson has a little bit more upside if you want to roll the dice a tiny bit. Chat, what do you think? Please let my boy know what you think. Ward traded Damian Harris for Gaskin. Smitty approved. Damian Harris for Gaskin. Give me Gaskin. I know a lot of people like Damian, but I feel like Stevenson's going to start games in 2021. I feel like you can't ever predict how long a New England Patriot running back is going to have a reign. It usually is not very long. I'm looking for that. What was that guy's name? Rye. Rye, you're not going to come on the show, pal? I don't see him. Somebody leave me some voice messages on IG. Let's play some video audio questions. So leave some voicemails on IG, audio messages, and I'll get to them. Blake traded Damian Harris. Oh, already did this one. Yeah, Smitty approved. Totally Smitty approved, pal. Totally Smitty approves. I like it, Blake. Dropping fire, Blake. Okay, Adam. Adam says traded Zeke, Robbie for Harris and DJ Moore. Look, I don't mind anybody getting out of Zeke at Harris value. Like, I like DJ Moore over Robbie. I like Harris, like, with the risk that maybe everyone's onto something or they throw way more than I expect. Like, I'm okay backtracking Zeke into Harris. Like I said earlier, I kind of regret, it's not about Zeke, it's about me just being so high on Naji. I think you could have the two best players in the deal, Adam. So Smitty approved. I love Harris that much, but I'm not selling Zeke. I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. I love Zeke. I just love Harris. I love Harris. It's a great trade for you. You pretty much may have upgraded at both spots. Logan, thank you for the super chat. Need 1/2 PPR Juju, LaVisca, Elijah Moore. I'm going to say LaVisca's the safest play. Elijah Moore could do nothing, or he could really explode in his rookie debut. I like Elijah Moore kind of a lot of this one. But maybe you wait on him. LaVisca feels pretty safe. If you want to roll a dice, though, bro, and you're excited about the rookie and you like him and you agree with me that he's going to be really, really good, I have no problem. You could sway me very easily into going Elijah Moore. But, you know, LaVisca's the safer option, I would say. Okay, I think I'm caught up holding the super chats on screen. Let me go through them fast. Smitty, say no to Tyson. Like Tyson. Can't say no, pal. Captain Spock says, my DFS pick of the week, Robbie Anderson, is a wide receiver 42 at $14 on Yahoo. I like that call, Spock. That's not bad. I may not be pumping up Robbie Anderson over other guys that I like Callaway and stuff like that, but I do like that play, Mang. Go get it, Mang! Go do it! Traded Zeke, Robbie for... Oh, I got that one. Again, awesome. I like seeing it again, pal. Chark, Judy, Hunt. Give me Judy in a 0.5 PPR as a safe play. Hunt's always going to be a little bit of a dice roll. He could get you 115 total yards and 2 touchdowns and 5 receptions for 45 yards, or he could get you 4 points. So Judy feels safer for week 1 until we see what's what. Chubb got the extension. Will they really give Chubb all the work? Are they still going to do a 50-50 divide? Judy feels safe in a half PPR or PPR. So for now, I would say that's the stance I have. Okay, put those right there. I've got this one by Mr. Adam. Ravens don't trust Tyson Williams. Buy Bell low. So that's what's going on here, Adam. I knew there was something going on here because usually you and I see pretty eye to eye. And I think Tyson's probably the guy, but anything could happen. I wouldn't put it past Bell to take this job eventually if Tyson can't stay healthy. Like, that's a scenario I could see happening. But now I know why you're anti-Tyson. You've got Lev Bell, and I understand now. Thank you for the super chat, kind sir. Blake says, traded Damian Harris for Gaskin. Okay, I got that one. I just wanted to drag it on screen in case I was missing it. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. Overcome says, would I be offering too much here if I proposed Kelsey, Montgomery, Javonte, and Sermon for Najee, Gibby, and Logan Thomas? So let me put this all in perspective here. Logan Thomas and Kelsey, I'm okay with that downgrade if it gets you something massive. So let's put that in the compartmental. Let's compartmentalize it over here. So you're getting crushed on it, but it's crafty if you're going to get a massive upgrade. Monty, Javonte, and Sermon for Najee, Gibby. That's massive. I mean, I love Sermon. I love Javonte. I like Monty, but these are far sure bets as Gibby and Harris, who are both top. I mean, Harris is top 10 overall to me, top 5 running back. Gibby's top 6 to 10 running back, top 12 overall, top 14 overall. And all you got to do is drop from Kelsey, who's getting older. And, hey, man, he can miss time this year. I wouldn't put it past him. I love Kelsey, but give me Logan Thomas in that side all day long. Absolutely amazing trade. Let us know if you actually get that done, bro. That is insane. That's a great trade. I don't know who would really do that. Is this something maybe you're cooking up and it's going to get rejected like that? Like one of those things? Not that you're wasting my time, Overcome, but I just don't know if that's doable. Who could I trade Swift and Tyson and Carter 4. I would have CMC and Javonte Williams left. If you're trading Swift, Tyson, and Carter, you're you could go for a running back if someone's got one running back. I'd look to the ETN owner. I'd look to the J.K. Dobbins owner. Maybe that was you because you're light at running back. That would make sense, right? But look to those guys. See what they have with one running back. If they're lacking multiple running backs, you could maybe do some kind of trade like that. Cross position is always the best way to get the most value from a group of guys like that. Tyson, Swift, if someone's hurting at running back, they don't want to give up another running back. So cross position, they're vulnerable. So if you find a guy that lost JK or ETN and they're hurting at running back, they're vulnerable at their wide receiver position, not getting their top running back. A person that lost ETN or JK is probably less likely to trade their number one running back than anybody else, and people need to understand that. So go cross position. Who cares if you're light at running back? You'll figure it out. Go get a Justin Jefferson, man. Go get a Ridley or one of those top wide receivers like DK if you're going to be going this route. Trade Swift and Tyson on the high. Swift's not going to come off on a high after this week 1 Niner bout that he's about to get blasted on. So if you can pull this off before week 1, that's a good move for you. Rock out. I appreciate your super chat, pal. Are we caught up on super chats? Skipped super chat. Okay, I'm looking for, who is it? Logan? I think I just answered it, Logan, right? Captain Spock. I think I'm all caught up. Blake. I got Blake's Gaskin one. I've got Adam. I've got Logan. I think I got Logan's here. Yeah, I said LaVisca. But if you like Elijah Moore, go Elijah Moore. I can be convinced very, very easily. I think I got this Judy one. I think I took care of this one. I think I'm caught up on the super chats, but drop them if you guys got a question. It moves you right to the front of the line. Miss Logan's live super chat. I don't think I did. One call away, Callaway. One call away, Callaway. Start him in week 1. Okay, speed round for all of you in here right now. Swift 8 receptions tomorrow, says Noah Moon. I don't think so, Noah. I don't think so, pal. Fantasy Pros is missing their best pro tags due to the hospital for over 4 weeks. Is he getting better, Brent? I heard that they were hoping he would, but I don't know that he has gotten better yet. Thoughts to him and his family, man. Mr. Punch with the super chat. Callaway all day. Callaway all day. I haven't spoke about Clyde yet. I love Clyde. I think Clyde's going to have a big week and big season. He got to learn the playbook in full, I assume, the entire offseason, or at least learn a big chunk of it. I love. Yeah, here, media is laughing at that Swift comment. Swift getting 8 receptions tomorrow. That's Mr. Giggles right there for a reason. Media's having a field day with that comment. Hey, Smitty, Landry, Beasley, A.J. Dillon, half PPR 1, pick 1. Until Landry or Beasley make a statement, bro, I go for the touchdown in A.J. Dillon and hope I get that. But trust your gut on that one. I suppose Landry, if he's full go for the game, is maybe safer. Maybe. But I suppose if you want to go complete safety, throw him in. But A.J. Dillon's got at least a little touchdown upside. Smitty, I told you CD was dropping 20, bro. You told me, Austin? Oh yeah, you did rile me up. You did rile me up. But yes, we are all excited about it. It was 20, pal. Austin B. Yeah, there was a moment on the show on Thursday where I'm like, look, it's a tough matchup, but you got to start your studs. And Austin came in with he's dropping 20, and it just got me amped up. And I'm like, every single question I got where I hesitated on Lamb, I'm sorry. Lamb looks so good, man. And you know what was funny? You know what's funny are the people that, and thank you, Austin. Thanks for riling me up. I need you to rile me up once in a while, Austin. The thing that's funny is how many people came at me about Cooper. Like how do you come at somebody when both of them blow up? Like, he had 2 touchdowns. I get it. He did better. But it's like so many people are like, told you, Smitty. Told you about Cooper. Told you he's better than Lamb. Told you he's better than Lamb, Smitty. It's like, you didn't tell me anything. Lamb's looking great. Lamb could have had another touchdown. Lamb had a lot of drops. Lamb's going to get better. Lamb's going to mature. I don't know that Cooper's going to get better. He is who he is. He's a good talent. And I think that Cooper and Dak have a good rapport. Lamb's going to improve. As Lamb improves, his stats will improve. That's the scary part about Lamb if you're a defender or a doubter on Lamb. Swift or T? Give me T. Higgins, pal. Give me T. Higgins. I'm not about that. I got Jefferson, 2, Deontay Johnson, AB, Callaway, Davis, Rock out. I already forget the beginning part of the question, man. It's if it's in. Let me look for the other question. In one ear, out the other immediately, bro. You know how much information comes through my mind on a minute basis, let alone daily basis. I have no clue what we even talked about before. Rock out says who I could trade Swift and okay, trade Swift. Tyson. You got Jefferson too. I mean, go cross position, pal. You could maybe get rid of AB on the high, and I only say high. AB and Swift for like an elite running back. People are going to pay for AB right now. They want a part of the AB celebrating. People are willing to way overpay for AB. And while I don't want anybody to trade him, it's just you got to explore it. As a good GM, a good fantasy football manager, you have to be willing to explore the potential trade value of a guy that scores as big as freaking AB scored on opening night. Like AB is going to be a guy you could sell with a running back to upgrade said one player significantly. AB is going to get you a ton. AB is going to command a lot, and you got to at least consider it when looking it all over. So, what's the next question? Let's see here. Yo, Smitty, I had the question on the text advice about Davis versus Judy. Thank you, Reckless, for reminding me. And you know what, Reckless? Don't take this the wrong way. This is just my mind, and I'm trying to give you some insight on me. I honestly didn't even remember that was you. Like I don't tie Reckless and all these names to all these different other social handles and real names and stuff. So I'm glad you reminded me. I probably you remind me in the text service. So I have my HeySmitty.com text line, and I guess I talk to Reckless all the time, and I'm just realizing that. So Reckless, thank you for becoming a HeySmitty.com text advice member. Let me put that graphic on screen so you guys can order it right here. HeySmitty.com. Order it. Get your text advice from me. Reckless, tell him how you like the text service, pal. But Reckless had a question. I told him on the text line. I said, hey, this is a close one. Let's bring it to the chat. I'll see you on the live stream. Reckless wants to know, Mike Davis, Jerry Jeudy, who are you starting in week 1? Can we all rain? Can we make it rain a response for Reckless? Jeudy or Davis? I told him, I believe I told him Davis is probably safer, but in PPR, I like Jeudy a lot, and I could go either way, but I wanted to bring that to you guys. So if you guys could answer that, make it rain, please. Terry Roberts in the house. Terry, what's up, my man? Smitty, thoughts on Callaway tomorrow? I got him for 2 TDs. Look, it is a tough matchup in a sense. They will be keying on him, but this is a man that showed you in the preseason. I know you could say, oh, there's the lack of talent that was guarding him. But this man manhandles people. Like, he is a spatial awareness genius, man, a mastermind. And good luck trying to contain this man. Not to mention, you still have Winston that can run a little. You still got Kamara, who can be all over the field and really distract defenses. So it's not going to be as easy to just worry too much about where Callaway is. Plus, there's crossing routes. There's ways to move around Callaway all over the field, which I think they're going to do. I think they're planning on, okay, defenses are going to key on our one main wide receiver that's healthy and ready to rumble. Move them around. Move them around all over the field. They could fail to do that, but I think 80, 90, 100 yards and a touchdown is kind of what I'm expecting. It's what I'm expecting. I'm really hoping that he delivers that kind of production. Terry, appreciate you, buddy. T. Higgins or Barkley tomorrow. We need to honestly, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but this needs to be answered in the morning. Like, I honestly still cannot yet say that Barkley's safer than Higgins until we know the volume. Like, everyone wants to, like, the weirdest part, everyone's gonna say, how could you not like Barkley over Higgins? It's not that I don't like Barkley over Higgins, but anybody that is quick to say Barkley, without even thinking it out, is going blindly into his workload. You couldn't possibly know how much work he's going to get. We may hear something in the morning, and we do often hear this with an injured player, where they're like, he's going to be on a real snap count, limited, Bill, in the game. He's going to be just really limited. And when you hear that, you're going to be pissed. You're going to be pissed. Packers defense, Smitty? Underestimating? I think people are very underestimating the Packers defense. I think the Packers could score points. They're the kind of defense that scores and causes turnovers. Jason says, super chat from Wednesday, who to stay? Jason's recycling the super chat. I love how he broke through, though. The super chats make me see them. You know what I mean? They stand out. And Jason brings in last week's super chat into the. Thank you for the super chat, Jason. Who to start at my running back 2 flex spot? Monty, Javonte Williams, Chenault, or Pittman? Monty. You can't put Monty on the bench. I hope that Javonte Williams makes this a tough decision for you on the weekly, but you can't put Monty on the bench right now. Thank you for the super chat, pal. By the end of the year, Clyde or Barkley? Clyde. I drafted Clyde ahead of Barkley, and if we were drafting today, I would draft Clyde ahead of Barkley. I would. Until I see Barkley back, I like Clyde a lot. Best defense you recommend for this week or just in general? I guess I'll try and answer both. I mean, I think the Niners are going to probably score the most in this week with that matchup against the tasty Lions. They're going to eat them up, bro. I guess the Broncos are really sneaky against the New York Football Giants. I think New England's going to potentially carve up Tua here and there. Miami's got a tough D too, so it's going to be maybe a low-scoring game, lower scoring than we would like. And that's an afternoon game? Yes. I think the Ravens are going to carve up the Raiders. I think the Vikings could be a surprise. Solid defensive play, given that we don't know where Burrow's at. I think the Jets could be a surprise defense against Darnold, and not to say that McCaffrey won't have a good day, but we don't know what Darnold's going to bring. You know, new environment, building rapport, could be a lot of mistakes and turnovers in that game. I think the Jaguars could definitely do decent things against the Texans. I mean, there's a lot of good matchups in this one. Overall, you're gonna have the Steelers and the Bucks, the football team, the Niners. I think gonna have a better defense than people think. So long term, I would say those are the top ones in my opinion. I'm probably leaving out the Ravens, and forgive me if I'm blanking. Patriots defense, absolutely, buddy. Hey, Smitty. I'm going Callaway over Robbie Anderson. I feel good about it. Omar, I feel good about it too. We both feel good about it, pal. Rico, Callaway, Pittman, Tyson Williams, and Myers. Tyson Williams, these are, aside from Pittman, not that Pittman can't do well, but aside from Pittman, these are all really close, man. Chat, let's make it rain for Rico. Can you please make it rain with a decision? Callaway, Pittman, Tyson, Jacoby Myers, go. Raindrops. Raindrops for Rico. That's a tough one. That's one I want the chat to help answer. I bet $100 that Robbie wins that one, says Captain. Wow, Captain's balling on that one. Zach Wilson. What was the bet Captain said on which one? Let's do a little. Let's see. Callaway over Robbie. Okay. Hey, Captain. How about this? You don't have to drop 100, but Captain, tell me what you want to do. Super Chat versus 2022 SleeperU.com membership. I'll give you a free 2022 membership. You send me a Super Chat. Callaway outscores Robbie. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it right now. Would anyone be surprised if Tannehill finishes top 5 this year? Surprised? No, but I'm not predicting it, Brent, but it wouldn't be crazy. Callaway, Tyson. I'm seeing these two because these were both late additions to a flex. People got them both. People were on their toes. The people I told to be on their toes about Callaway, let me make a prediction. This team, you lost you lost JK or ETN. Am I right, Mr. Punch? Because you were on your toes about Callaway. You were on your toes about Tyson. These things that happen to us where we lose players oftentimes put us on a path of, okay, I got to do things differently. I'm going to use this as a pep talk. I'm going to use this as something that makes me do things that I normally wouldn't do. I'm going to be on my toes more than ever because in order to win, I've got to have that advantage and I've got to turn a negative into a positive. And Mr. Punch has been on the waiver wire or maybe drafted both these guys, but he's been on it. And you have yourself a dilemma here. Tyson's a tiny bit safer. I think the volume's going to be there. Callaway, I believe, should be force-fed. I don't think you can go wrong with either. I would trust your gut on this because it's a very, very close one. Callaway, Tyson, Callaway. If the chat could also make it rain for that one. I super chat regularly anyway. What did you say? I know, but I just wanted to be a fun little challenge. What is it? Whatever. You super chat whatever. I'll do it with you. How long would you think Michael Carter will be stashed on my bench? Overcome, that's a great question. I hope not more than like 5-6 weeks, man. I was answering for him, buddy. I don't know. I'm lost on that one, Mr. Punch. I'm sorry, but I appreciate you regardless. Hit the like button. We have 216 people in here. How many thumbs up do we have? If I check this thing and we're in the 50s, I'm gonna lose my mind like a Zeke owner. I'm gonna lose my mind like a Zeke owner. I'm gonna. Okay, 106. We're good. You guys are loyal, man. I love my followers. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. There are no better followers out there than my followers. You guys are awesome. Not only are you guys ultimately, in general, a few of you excluded, but coming around. Not only are most all of you positive people that bring positivity to the show. You don't get all insane or mad because I call a bust prediction. You realize I'm just calling a prediction. And I could be wrong. And I'll be wrong. And I'll tell you when I'm wrong. I'll take my laps when I take my laps. I'll tell you, hey, I liked Kenyon. My name's Smitty. And I liked Kenyon Drake. Let me put some sad music on real quick. Where's that sad music song where I accidentally got the Metrodome in it and it was beautiful. It's got the Metrodome. My name's Smitty. I liked Kenyon Drake last year. My name's Smitty. I thought N'Keal Harry was going to be a really, 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 really good wide receiver. My name's Smitty. Once upon a time, I liked a man named Amir Abdullah. I thought Amir Abdullah was going to the moon, pals. I thought he was going to the moon. My name is Smitty. Once upon a time, I liked Trent Richardson. And I thought, coming off his rookie year, this guy was going to ball. And he crapped the bed. Upper decker in the top tank in his second season. But he did come back in that what was it, the XFL or whatever the hell that league was. And dude dropped loads in that league. And there were some thoughts this man might return back to the NFL. Trent Richardson delivered in that league. My name's Smitty. And I liked Darrell Henderson more than most of you like your own grandmas. And unfortunately, he busted, and McVay may bust him again. Amir Abdullah, is that a joke? No. Amir Abdullah was good, Noah. Noah, how do you turn that negative? Amir Abdullah was a good running back, pal. There's a lot of people that liked him. Who was the other running back? Wilson for the Giants. What was his name? Was it Zach? Not Zach Wilson. Was it? Who was the running back for the Giants that had a lot of upside? He couldn't stay healthy either. It was Wilson, something Wilson. I'm blanking out on his name. I am Baker, TD Maker, says Doc. We all kind of fell victim to that one. We all kind of like Baker, pal. Yeah, I mean those are some of the busts that I've had in my lifetime. But have I landed DK? Have I landed Mahomes? Of course, I've landed a bunch of stuff too. But I'll admit when I lose something. What was that guy's Wilson? What was his name? David Wilson. There it is, Shane. David Wilson. David Wilson was in a lot of people's like top 5 to 10 running backs, and dude just vanished. Lee Suggs was another one. There's a grip of them. Fant or Gesicki? Give me Fant. Give me Fant, pal. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Here we got an honest person. We got Noah coming in here talking some Monday morning quarterback BS about Amir Abdullah not being good or being a top prospect at one point. Slasher says he looked like he was going to be a beast for the Vikings. He injured his neck, right? And so that kind of took him out. Waddle, Gage. I could go either way on that one. Waddle feels a tiny bit safer. Jordan says hit the thumbs up. Thank you, pal. Cup or Deontay Johnson full PPR. Cup's probably safer, but Deontay's like riding that. He could be a wide receiver 1 for his team 1 week. Claypool could be the wide receiver 1 another week. Juju could be the wide receiver 1 another week. Cup and Woods could split too, but at least there's 2 of them. So I don't know. That one's tough. Priest Holmes, love Priest Holmes. Priest Holmes was probably my first like fantasy prediction, and that was like when I was getting into the biz. I also liked early on Antonio Brown, Arian Foster, Adrian Peterson. And Adrian Peterson was doubted by about half of the fantasy football world. People that didn't watch AP rise up don't understand what I'm talking about, because you hear Adrian Peterson and you go, oh, that wasn't a bold call. Back when AP came out, he was doubted by so many scouts because he was too upright, too tall. He wouldn't translate. And I put that man in my top 5 and he exploded. And I got a lot of heat for putting him as a rookie in my top 5 dynasty rankings. He was in my top 1 to 5. And that was super bold back in the day. That was another call. I had a bold prediction that Eddie Lacy would bust. And I took some heat for that back in the day because he didn't bust right away. He busted out pretty quickly. But his rookie year, he balled out. And I never heard the end of that until I heard the end of it. And he finally busted. But Eddie Lacy, I remember that. That was like one of those, oh my God, this guy's going to bust. There's no way. And he played well. And then he completely busted out. Super chat and new member, says Joel. Let me find that. Let's see. Did I miss the super chat? Russell, I'm sorry, man. I sometimes need a reminder to go find and hunt for some of these super chats because the chat goes so fast that when it gets applied to the screen there. Okay, Russell says, I'm told the Giants are planning on a pitch count for Saquon Barkley. He's not going to be with a predetermined number of snaps. Yeah, this is why I've said from the beginning, from months ago now at this point, right, that he was in a void. He was just in a void. He was in a void anywhere near his ADP, anywhere near first round value. There's no way this guy's walking in and just getting massive volume when he's barely ready. He was barely ready for live snaps where he wasn't getting hit. And so for a guy that's kind of injury prone, and he is, I worry about him. And I think he's definitely going to be on a pitch count, maybe for multiple games. And if he isn't, he runs the risk of getting hurt, in my opinion. Adam says, what's one player you thought was going to be a bust but was fire? I'll have to think on that one, bro. Only the misses are painfully ingrained in your mind. I'll have to think. I would say, I can't think of a big one off the top of my head right yet, but I will let you know when I think of one. New member at Smitty. Okay, yeah, I got that. Scott says Smitty shimmy at 150. Thumbs up, people. Smitty shimmy at 150. I got to do a shimmy at 150? I don't know about that. Can I do something else? Can I? I don't know. I don't even know what a shimmy is, pal. I could try. Terry says, people here, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you guys going to bat for me. You read that wrong, Smitty. Russell said Giants are not having a pitch count. Oh, did I read it wrong? Hold on. I'm sorry. I was going so quick. And it's little tiny on my screen. It looks bigger for you guys than it does for me. Where is it? I should read it on the right side of the screen here, not on my screen. Hold on. Where is his chat? Let me reread it. I'm told Giants are not planning. Okay, a pitch count for Saquon. I will look for that. I'll look for that report. In fact, I will look at the waiver wire, the news reports right now and try and find that. What I'm seeing right here, all expectations he would play. The question now is, will the Giants allow him to play? Tough matchup. So here's what I'm seeing here. The most recent report from NBC Sports Edge is that, I put this on screen already, he's medically cleared for week 1. The Giants still have to decide to play him. They probably will, but I don't see anything about this pitch count. What you might be reading is some beat reporter, Russell, that's making a speculative, stab at this situation. I don't think there's any concrete stuff, but we'll have to see and check it out, pal. I appreciate you dropping the super chat. Cheesy, Toast, Adam, Jordan says Peyton Hillis just fell off the face of the earth. He was dominant. Madden 12 cover. Okay, I'll give you one the guy that I didn't think would be as good as he was. I was asked that question earlier. I think it was Adam. I think Lamar. Lamar was probably a guy I doubted way more than I should have, although a lot of my same doubts about Lamar back before he ended up doing very, very well the year he broke out. The concerns I have, I still have. He runs way too much. He's going to get hurt eventually. He's not dynamic passing the football. It's hard to sustain QB 1 to 4 value when, if you took away your running ability, you would become a mediocre quarterback at best. And so for me, it's been like, okay, they keep the Ravens keep making him relevant, but we saw last year when they tried to run him less to keep him healthy, he vanished from fantasy football top 5 quarterback scoring. So my same fears are still present, but I definitely was wrong on his breakout year because I didn't have him near ranked where he finished. So that would be one where I doubted a guy and he ended up doing well. I was asked that question earlier. Need a flex Brandon Ayuk or Deontay? I would say Ayuk in this. Oh, man, I don't know. Chat, make it rain for this guy right here. Roberto. Let's give Roberto the respect his super chat deserves and give him a raindrop answer. Raindrop answer. Ayuk, Deontay, go. This one's for you, Roberto. Making any bets tomorrow in AZ? I've done a lot of best ball, and we're going to do a best ball draft here at the end of this show, so get ready for the best ball draft, pals. We're doing one. And for those of you that want to get in on the best ball drafting, you have to go to the pinned link in the comments. I pinned the link. You can also go to smitty1.com, smitty1.com, and click on this banner, or just click on the link that's pinned. Deposit $10. Use promo code Smitty. The link will insert the promo code for you, and get ready and get your $25 bonus cash. We're going to be jumping in some $5 or $10. I think we're going to do a bunch of $5 best ball drafts for week 1. So get ready for that. Brandon, Ayuk, and Deontay. What do we get? Ayuk, Deontay, Ayuk. You're getting torn answers, pal. Eileen Ayuk. I feel like, then again, what if they just run the ball? What if they get up early and they just run the freaking ball? Eileen Ayuk. That's a 50-50 call. I would be blowing smoke up your rear end, Roberto, and not giving you the respect you deserve just by giving you an answer because you dropped a super chat. I feel like, pal, this could go either direction, and I think I'd struggle with it until I hit the button, and I went, I don't know if I made the right choice. Like, it literally is, you're talking about two of the same type of player and potential upside and potential risk. I feel like the Buffalo... Here's what I feel. I feel, and this could go sideways too, but I feel if I had to go with the matchups, let's think of this logically. The Niners are going to be up big and run and game script out some of the passing, okay? But then again, Trey gets in there, runs around, throws a big, long, deep pass to Ayuk in the fourth quarter. It still could happen. But I'm feeling like the Bills will get up big on the Steelers or at least be leading, and Big Ben's going to have to throw a lot. So Deontay might get more targets, but that's all I can say, man. It's close. Cheesy Toast says one flex, Boyd, Myers, Harris, Shepard. I don't know if I'm in the minority here. Chat, let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm going to go Myers here instead of Boyd and Damian Harris. I'm going to go Myers. I think Myers is a big day. But Adam, I'm going to be doing some best ball for sure. Appreciate your super chat, pal. Gary, Frank, Russell, I appreciate that, Russell. Adam again. Roberto, Cheesy, Adam. Okay, I think I'm caught up on super chats. Peyton Hillis fell off. Thank you again, Jordan, for the super chat. I always appreciate you, man. You're my boy, Blue. Frank says, trust Eckler or Mike Davis. You got to start. If Eckler's a go, he's a go. Like, they're not going to put him in if they're worried about him, I don't think. If they were worried about him, they wouldn't put him on a pitch count, or they're just going to roll him out there. So you're not benching Eckler. You drafted him ultra high. Russell says, I just text you the link, Giants beat writer. I would love to know... And Russell, you have to pardon me. Where did you send it? You say you texted it to me. Are you on my text line? Oh, we got a voicemail. Send me voicemails on IG and I will play them. I haven't screened this yet. I don't know what Fernando is going to say.
Cooper Kupp or Deontay Johnson, full PPR. Cooper Kupp or Deontay Johnson, full PPR.
May have seen that question already. That's one of those 50-50 calls, man. I know that's why you're asking me. Cooper Kupp or Deontay? Rams at home against the Bears. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp. Only until we see what's what for Deontay. You know what I'm saying, broski? I mean, you can't really kick yourself for getting that one wrong. You know what I mean? Like, that's a 50-50 call.
Yo, I'm watching the stream right now. Huge fan. Damian Harris or Josh Jacobs, PPR this week?
Damian Harris or Josh Jacobs. First of all, thank you, JB. I appreciate you, JB. I'm going to say... Jacobs isn't doing much. Damian Harris, pal. I know Jacobs is drafted high for a lot of you, but he's going up against the Ravens. They're probably going to be down. They're probably going to be throwing the ball. The Raiders trying to throw the ball. Hey, Edwards, where are you? Try and catch this if you can. Just slinging it because the Ravens are going to get up big. Did I say Brandon Jacobs?
Yo, I'm watching the stream right now. Huge fan. Damian Harris or Josh Jacobs?
Josh
PPR
Jacobs
this week.
I might have said Brandon because I'm old and Brandon Jacobs used to play ball. Damian Harris for me. Damian. I don't trust Josh Jacobs for anything. I can't even remember his name. I can't even remember his name. Josh Jacobs. I keep calling him Brandon. That's how forgettable Josh Jacobs is. Super chat here. Niners 9. Niners is -9. Okay. Javonte or Tyson. Tyson safer. Javonte could do what AB did. You know, where everybody out there can pretend they had AB. in their lineup, locked and loaded, but you wavered a little bit, you AB owner. You didn't know what AB was going to for sure do, but we talked about AB being the most crafty handcuff in wide receiver 3 in fantasy football, and the potential he had as standalone value, which he proved he has, and he's got it. He's moving forward as a wide receiver 2 minimum. And if anyone goes down, he's wide receiver 1. If either Godwin or Evans go down, wide receiver 1. Love AB. AB's going to be fire. Ziggy, how good is Antonio Brown?
Here's something I found on the web. According to c.edu, very, 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 very good.
Boy, Zig. Ziggy, how good is Antonio Brown? Computer, how good is Antonio Brown?
Brown would presumably draw the start opposite Mike Evans in Tuesday, September 7th night's Week 1 clash against the Cowboys if Chris Godwin is sidelined. Brown was out of practice himself Tuesday, but his absence was simply labeled as a Veterans Day off by the team after the multi-time Pro Bowler underwent a minor off-season knee procedure.
Okay, computer off. I was trying to get them to clash. Ziggy, how good is Antonio Brown? Computer, how good is Antonio Brown?
Here's something I found
Computer,
on the web.
how good is
According to Tunk.com.
Ziggy, stop. I can't get them to ever work together. JB, I appreciate that super chat. My point was, before I went on a tangent, Javonte is very much like AB. We don't know what we're dealing with, pal. We don't yet know. We didn't know what we're quite dealing with AB, but we knew it was going to be potentially amazing, right? And now you know. Now you know. Javonte could be the same lights out, like, oh my God, I didn't consider benching Javonte. What are you looking at? Well, it could be that, or it could be the Broncos screw this up. It could go either way. I feel like Tyson probably is safer. He'll probably get the volume. He's got the spotlight of the Monday night game on him. Oh, this guy comes in, just takes on the role. Look at him get 100 yards and a touchdown. He's the story of the game. I feel like that could be the case. Damn, used my question to RIP on my quarterback. Adam, ask me again what you're saying. You don't have to super chat. I don't get what you're meaning by that. And that's probably on me, not you. I don't get a lot of things sometimes. When in one ear, out the other, and I don't even know what anybody's talking about. I wish you guys could live a day in my life, though, because I feel like I look like I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I feel like I look like a man that has no concentration, which I kind of have ADD, but I pushed through that as a kid. You know, I don't care and it doesn't bother me. But I literally have so many things going on that, like, I can't possibly retain. Like, Goals Daddy right here literally could order my text advice, and I will need him to tell. He could say his username could be G Daddy, and there's no way I'm going to, out of all the names and commenters and people I talk to throughout the day, and I'm not going to put together G Daddy if he was to order the text advice tomorrow and text me, hey, it's G Daddy. I'd be like, what's up, G Daddy? Like I have so many things coming at me. I've got stimulus overload. Edmonds, Claypool, Galladay at flex. Claypool, Galladay's banged up. Edmonds, I don't buy into that running back situation now. I'm in Arizona, bud. So Claypool's safe. Claypool's got a lot of upside. Jeffy boy. Hey Smitty, rank my team. Russell Wilson, Harris, Gibby, Javonte Williams, Sermon, Jamal Williams, CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen, Antonio Brown, Callaway, Judy, Mooney. Got a good team, man. Naji, Gibby. Did I say Naji Harris? I hope I said Naji Harris and not Damian. I didn't mean to disrespect Naji. Wilson, Harris, Gibby, Lamb, Keenan Allen, Antonio Brown. I don't even know what you can upgrade. I guess at this point it'd be like, maybe toy around with selling AB high, try and get, an elite stud. Like, I would get rid of AB to get Jefferson. I would get rid of AB to get Ridley. I would get rid of AB to get those guys. And I think, Jeff, with your team, that's the only move to make. And it's a fantastic team, bro. 150 likes. Let's see that shimmy, Smitty. I don't know what a shimmy is, pal. I don't know. I could do a magic trick. Hold on. Let me do a magic trick for you. I can do a magic trick. Okay. Okay. See this piece of paper? This is for Scott. See this piece of paper, Scott? Show must go on. That's your shimmy, baby. That's your shimmy. AB for Gaskin. I feel like you can get more. I feel like you can maybe get more right now. I like Gaskin. But I don't know. I feel like Gaskin you can buy less of. AB's got value, bro. AB's got value. Sell AB high. I'm on board with this if you can get the right price. Otherwise, I do love AB. Nah, you can't. All the OGs and new people should visit smitty1.com, says Doobie. Look at Doobie's doing some upselling here. Join the Discord channel. That is true. Go to smitty1.com over my shoulder right here. Smitty1.com. Let me move this so you can see it. Smitty1.com. Click the blue Discord button. We've got how many people we got, Doobie, in the Discord now? Let me check it out and see. I think we're over 9. We near 1,000 now. We have on the Discord, we've got 924 people on the Discord, and it's active. It's amazing. We're gonna have 1,000 people on the Discord before the end of the month, which is phenomenal. I love our Discord. Terry, you got to get on the Discord. Speak to Doobie. Terry, meet Doobie. I'm going to get you Doobie's contact information. Doobie helped somebody get on the Discord that was having the same problem you were, Terry. And maybe Doobie can guide you in the right direction. Terry would be an amazing addition, Doobie. He'd be on there every day, just like you. Hey, Smitty, would you trade AB and Damian Harris for Ridley? Yes, I would. That's the kind of trade I'm talking about, Mr. Punch. Everybody listen up. You go trade AB on the high. This is how you do it. You don't trade him low. You don't trade him medium. You don't trade him for in between an upsize and a supersize. You trade him at supersize fry value, the big one. And if you can trade him at ultimate high-end value like this, Damian Harris and AB for Ridley, Damian Harris and AB for Justin Jefferson, Damian Harris and AB for maybe even DK. You know, you might like AB that much. I don't know. You're gonna have to make that line, that cutoff at some point for yourself. Jordan says the Discord is awesome. It's at smitty1.com, pals. Go do it. Claypool, Jacoby, Devontae Smith. Jacoby and Claypool are pretty close, man. That's almost a coin toss. I would say maybe go Claypool for safety. I feel like he'll get fed. It's going to be either the Steelers are tossing it and making it a gunslinger event between Josh Allen and that Steeler passing attack and the running attack, or Pittsburgh's playing from behind, and that gives Claypool some advantage. But, bro, trust your gut because it's very, very close. Julio Jones or Allen Robinson. I don't think I said the Bears against the Rams. It's the Rams, though. It's in L.A. Cardinals. It's in Tennessee. Julio Jones against the Cardinals at home in Tennessee. Chat, what do you think? Raindrop this one for me. Raindrop this one. Julio or A-Rob? I'm gonna say Julio at first because of Dalton, because of the Bears, because the Bears could screw this up for now. But this should change. When Fields is in there, it's not even a question. No problem, shake and bake. If you're not first, you're last, pal. Hunt or Tyson? Probably Tyson right now because he is the starter. Gary with the super chat. I don't think I missed another super chat. I've got Daddy taken care of. Goals Daddy. I got Scott. Scott's been taken care of. I did my magic trick for Scott. I don't know. Nobody seemed to be too impressed with my magic trick. I don't see any comments on my magic trick. Nobody was impressed by my magic trick. Pretty disappointing. Do I drop Tyson to pick up a defense in week 1, or do I go week 1 with no defense? Oh my God, Gary. I can't really drop anyone else. Can you win your matchup without your D? Because that's a risky proposition. You can hold on to Tyson all you want, but if you don't make the playoffs, if it's redraft, like, what good's it going to do you? You got to be able to trade. You can't make a trade, a final hour trade. Hit the thumbs up on your way in the door. You can't make a final last hour trade, 11th hour trade. That is tough, pal. I don't think I could just drop him, though. Like, I'd be trying to get something. Trying to get a little bump. Get a baby bump of something. Like, you've got Gibson, baby bump him to a guy you like a tiny bit more, like Harris, if you like Harris more. Even if you personally have a preference, do a baby bump. You got Allen Robinson, baby bump him. Baby bump him to A.J. Brown. Just a little tiny bump. You have Kamara, bump him up to a McCaffrey. Can't do that. You've got Kyler, bump him right up to Josh Allen. It's got to be a way, pal. I don't see how you could go. I appreciate your super chat, Gary. I don't see how you can not get rid of Tyson right now. That's insane. Nobody will take him. Omar says the magic trick left him speechless. So, I don't know what the rest of you were doing when I was dropping some magic fire. Bruce says he left me a message on IG. Orion says, come on, Smitty, go answer my super chat about Zeke. Oh, God. Sorry, Orion. Okay, let's see. Got Gary's. How did I miss Orion's super chat? I don't understand how this pops on the screen. Rank my team. Again, I love this team. Orion, I'm sorry, pal. I swear it vanishes, and I don't know. 16 team, 0.5 PPR. 3 days ago, I offered Hopkins, Davis, I assume that's Mike Davis, for Zeke Elliott. Hopkins and Davis for Zeke Elliott and McLaurin. Hopkins and Davis for Zeke Elliott and McLaurin. He countered with Zeke and Crowder for Naji Harris and Gaskin. No. Deal off. Deal's off, Orion. I'm all about buying Zeke Elliott low, pal. But, no. I was offered Hopkins and Davis for Zeke Elliott. Oh, wait, hold on. You're getting him. Hold on, wait. You're getting him. He countered Zeke and Crowder for Naji. Let me just tell you who I like, because sometimes I can't tell the way you guys word stuff. It's like backwards. I'm just going to tell you the side I like. I like the Harris and Gaskin side by a lot. Okay, because Harris and Zeke are close anyway. Even before this whole disaster where everybody's all upset, got their panties in a bunch. Oh my God, I can't believe Zeke is gone. Zeke left us. Zeke left the earth. Everybody, Zeke is gone. Before that all happened, I still liked Harris and Zeke like this, neck and neck.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Ziggy, shut up. I didn't say Ziggy. I said Zeke. So I like Harris and Gaskin by a lot because the running backs wash in Harris and Zeke. Gaskin by a mile over Crowder. Hopefully that helps you, Orion. I appreciate your super chat, my man. And I'm sorry I didn't see it. Zeke is a bust, says Matt. You're not alone in feeling that way, Matt, but I disagree. And Matt, if you want to go into Instagram video and tell me why. JB.
Yo, I'm watching the stream right now. Huge fan.
Oh, I already got JB's. Thank you again for the super chat, or the super chat, the super message. The super message, pal. Who's leaving me a voice message? I'm checking Instagram right now. Gary's got one.
Hey, Smitty, huge fan of the show, man. Hey, I'm in a little bit of a dilemma here. I have Tyson Williams, and I have to make a decision on dropping him to pick up a defense and try and win my week 1 matchup, Or do I wait and see how good Tyson Williams really is before dropping someone else next week? Thanks for your help.
So he super chatted this as well. This is the one. Let's make it rain. Raindrops. What would you do if you were Gary's situation? Would you hold on to Tyson Williams, take potentially an L? Take a potentially an L in order to not drop this man and try and trade him next week. Because if Tyson goes off, you're going to have a ton of trade value. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like you can't cut him. You can't cut him. Smitty, you have Kyler and Lamar Jackson. What kind of player can you get for Lamar? Why do you have both, White Mamba? Why do you have both? I don't understand what you were doing. Did you draft them both? Did you just step on somebody that, they didn't like the players that were available? Take the losses, Joey. Hold Tyson. Bro, he has $80 million deal. How could you not drop anyone else, says Grant. Hey, Gary, come back on and leave me a voicemail. List your entire team. We're going to pick through this. We're going to see. You're probably going to tell me you got someone like Robbie Anderson or something. So list your entire team. We're going to pick it apart for you and tell you if there's a player we would drop. Maybe it's a 4-bench type of team. So please let us know. Devontae Smith, Cup, Hooper at flex. Hooper? Why are you going to throw Hooper in there, Scott? How are you going to throw Hooper in with Cup and Devontae Smith? How is Hooper coming about? He looks like he can fight. Hey, Scott. I apologize for the way my tone came across, Scott. You look like you can throw down a little bit. You probably like to fight for fun. It's just hockey players. Bro, Scott will throw down. Scott, I appreciate you, pal. Scott, I didn't mean the way it came out. I wouldn't start Hooper. No Hooper. Cup. It's easy. Devontae could earn this. Devontae could become a problem, Scott. But right now, he ain't a problem like you. Cooper Kupp's the answer. Now go get him, pal. Scott, I'm not intimidated very often, but Scott looked like he could scrap. I think I might be okay going toe to toe pretty much anybody but Scott right now. Scott probably has about 4 of those teeth on one of those denture things. Scott doesn't mess up. Scott, honest answer. How many teeth are on a denture or on a retainer? This is the true. Like if you got at least 1 or 2 that you could take out of your mouth, that means you can scrap. And Scott, I want you on my side. Scott's going to become the official bouncer of the show moving forward. You have a problem with me, you have a problem with Scott. That's what I'm going to tell you. And Scott, I want to know the true answer to that.
Hey, Smitty, huge fan of the show, man.
Okay, Gary, we're still checking for your message. Are you looking at a certain camera? No, this is the camera I'm pointing at you at, my man. Come on. Bruce, you think I can read this long message on the live stream, pal? Leave me a voice message, Bruce. Redo it, okay? Leave me a voice message. I can't read 8 paragraphs while I'm live on a show, pal. Come on. It's baked in, pal. Orion. Here's Orion's message.
Hey, Smitty. I have Naji Harris, DeAndre Hopkins, Gaskin, and Davis. I'm trying to trade for Zeke and McLaurin. What should I do?
Let's hear that again.
Hey, Smitty. I have Naji Harris, DeAndre Hopkins, Gaskin, and Davis. I'm trying to trade for Zeke and McLaurin. What should I do?
Zeke and McLaurin. I don't know that you're going to... I don't want you to get rid of Naji Harris. You can't get both. But could you get rid of Mike Davis and another player for Zeke? Maybe. And you know what you need? You're not going to get this deal done now. But if Mike Davis comes out and balls in week 1, now all of a sudden you got the freaked out Zeke owner. Let me tell you one thing. Okay? Let me tell you one thing. Zeke Elliott owners are going to get more scared. More scared once and if they get the L. Once they get the loss, it becomes almost like a double kick to the nads. It's like, Zeke did bad, and now I got the loss, and Mike Davis looked good. You could maybe get something done there.
Hey, Smitty. I have Najee Harris, DeAndre Hopkins, Gaskin, and Davis. I'm trying to trade for Zeke and McLaurin. What should I do?
I mean, you could try Gaskin and Mike Davis, but he's not going to do that. No one's going to do like you can't with the information you gave me, Ryan. I can't construct much, but I can tell you this, buddy. Let Mike Davis go out there and do his worst, and then you got something to work with. Good luck this season to you, Ravers. I appreciate you. Who dat says Kyler, Stafford, Zeke, CH. This is almost too long, pal. Gaskin, Carter, Gainwell, blah, 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 blah. I want gamble on Gabe Davis before others may get him off waivers. Would you and for who, Stafford or one of rookie running backs? I have no idea what you're saying, bud. Would I drop anybody for Gabe Davis? I don't know. Of the players you have, Campbell, no. Of the players you have, no. Can you sell high on Gainwell yet? No. Carter, no. I don't drop Gainwell or Carter for Gabe Davis yet. I mean, that could change, but I don't do that yet. Zeke has looked good for a while, and the Cowboys will be throwing a lot. Zeke hasn't looked good for a while, says Grant. Okay. We'll see what happens. You're killing me, Smitty. What am I killing you with, Joel? What am I killing you with, pal? Mike Williams, Javonte Williams, Hardman, week 1. I'm sorry, Tyler. This has been sitting in front of me for like probably 3 hours. Hope you're still here, Tyler. Mike Williams, Javonte Williams, or Hardman. Javonte. Roll the dice. I don't know why I was even reading that again. I'm so tired. I'm like, what did I just read? But that's an easy call. Like, I roll that dice, pal. All right, enough. Thank you, Joel. Enough of the Zeke Elliott talk. Like, who cares? Like, you doubt him, that's fine. Disregard that. No, I'm going to play it at him. He says disregard that. So, would you butt dial me? What's going on in the background? Oh, I'm reading. It's me. I can hear myself. Hey, Smitty, Landry, Beasley, A.J. Dillon. I remember that question. I think I said A.J. Dillon. We know Adam's been watching all hour. Attaboy, Adam. We've been live for an hour and 40 minutes, actually. Biased takes. Look, everyone's got biased takes, but everybody stop. No one knows. No one knows. If you guys don't like Zeke or like Zeke, let's all get along. Let's all get along. Stop name calling in the chat. Galladay, Devontae, Smith. I just got through pumping all you guys up saying that this chat is not negative. There aren't a lot of negative people in this chat. And you guys are fighting right now, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Galladay or Devontae. Galladay doesn't even look healthy right now. So for right now, Devontae Smith till we hear otherwise. Who dat Gator says Zeke will be fine. Don't even play a playoff team again till week 11. That's the other thing people don't understand. He had a tough matchup, and he's got a nice schedule moving forward. Sandro. I don't know what this means, pal, but I appreciate the super chat to tell me. Sandro. Barkley, a start week 1 depends on your options, Hoovy. I don't prescribe to just telling you to start him because he's Barkley. You know, we've got some reports saying from people in here saying they've seen stuff that says he's not going to be on a pitch count, but I don't know that they would give us that information, and I haven't read anything concrete that I believe yet. Maybe a beat writer is being speculative about it, but no one's reporting concretely that the team is saying he will not be on a snap count. The team still has to decide if he's playing according to the most recent NBC Sports Edge report that says that Barkley has been cleared, but he's still awaiting the team, which they'll likely approve it. The team has to approve that he plays. So I don't know that I'm like on board with just saying start him, but of course you're gonna play him if you drafted him in round 1. Against my advice, Hoovy, then you're starting him. You know, you don't have an option likely that's gonna put him on the bench, but just expect potentially a snap count. in week 1. I don't care what anybody projects. Unless I hear the coach say, we're not snap counting this man, then I don't care what a beat writer necessarily predicts. I will read it, I will report on it, and I'll probably shoot it down. But it'll be news to me, sure. Mostert or Clyde flex. Give me Clyde, but this is a potential situation where Mostert could outscore Clyde. Mostert's got a really good matchup, and it sucks you can't play him at flex. Wait, this is football, says Johnny. What did you think this was, Johnny? Johnny, this can't be real. Did Johnny drop a super chat about some other sport? Like, I'm trying to. Oh, the Joe McCarter. This one, is that who Sandro is? Does he play like soccer? I don't even know, bro. That sounds like a soccer name. That'd be my first super chat on a non-football question. That'd be awesome. I don't even know who that is. Smitty, start Alvin or CMC. Come on, Matt. Get out of here with that. Thumb up on your way in the door, guys. Terry's not messing around. And did we get a response from the hockey player? What's his name? Scott? Is Scott going to confirm or deny that he can scrap? Where's Scott? I'm looking for Scott's reply. I don't know that Scott ever replied. He might be mad at me. This isn't good. Where's Scott? Did Scott just like not reply? Oh, there he is. Devontae Cup. Okay, so I answered that question, and then he said PPR, and then I think he didn't come back, or he already left to come to my house. Yeah, I don't see Scott. I don't think Scott returned. Scott, we need to know if you scrap, pal. We're interviewing for the bouncer position here at the show. Sell high on AB. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. If you can, but don't sell low. Scott's taking hockey pucks to the face for warm-up. Scott is a baller. Oh, here's Scott. I could probably scrap, confirmed. Can you tell us, though, do you have any teeth that can come out, though, and how many? That will confirm it. He messaged, pal. Okay, thank you. I got it. Would you do Tyson and Judy Ayuk for Javonte? Tyson and Judy or Ayuk, I think, is what the slash means. Tyson and Ayuk for Javonte. In redraft, that could be tough. I think I probably would because I love Javonte that much. But Tyson could ball. Tyson could ball. No, Smitty. Oh, yeah. So, that's a qualification for the bouncer position here on the show, bro. If you can't remove teeth, you haven't. This photo is just you putting up a hockey player. Oh, that's a Red Wing. I thought this was Scott. I got duped. I didn't even realize that was that's probably a famous hockey player on the Red Wings. I thought that was Scott. That was my fault. I thought that was Scott. I thought Scott could fight. I thought Scott looked like he could fight, but Scott, that might not be. Scott might look nothing like that. Scott might be able to scrap. He might not. I'm not sure. Scott, the bouncer position's closed. Would you do Tyson and Judy or Tyson and Ayuk? I would do Tyson. Would anybody trade Tyson and Ayuk or Tyson and Judy for Javonte in a redraft? I don't know. That's a really, really tough one. I think I would. I think I would probably trade Ayuk and Tyson or Judy and Tyson. Probably either one to get my hands on Javonte Williams' top 6 to 10 running back potential going forward. I thought it was Zetterberg. I guess that sounds like a hockey player. That probably was the guy I thought that was Scott. Favorite Red Wing? Scott. Scott's my favorite Red Wing. Scott stole that photo. He was really a 90-pound guy who eats avocado toast. Man, can you imagine if I hired Scott based off the photo, thinking that was Scott? It was a Red Wing player he just had as his avatar. Scott shows up, a buck 25 wet, comes over. Like, hey, I'm here for the bouncer position. You hired me online. And I just got this little guy, this $150, 5'6" guy following me around everywhere I go. I go get food. I got Scott with me. Scott's just this tall. Scott's this tall. Just, I can't even see him. Where's my bouncer? Oh, there he is. Oh, the worst hire ever. My first ever hire, and I botch it. I hire Scott. I hire 5'6" Scott. Son of a bee. I knew I should have Zoom called him. You gotta be kidding me. I better not do the hiring around here. I better leave that to Miss Smitty. It'd be my luck. Hire a 5'6" bouncer. Half off. Would you drop Lat Murray for James White? Probably not. I think Lat Murray might be climbing into some value. So I probably wouldn't, pal. I don't think I would. Okay, are we ready to best ball? Let's best ball, babies. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me close all this out. It's best ball time. For those that don't know, the link is in the chat pinned, but you can also go to smitty1.com/bestball. Let me put that on screen. That might be a little easier for some of you. smitty1.com/bestball. Go to that link right there. Let me confirm that link works. So if we go to smitty1.com/bestball, it brings us to Underdog. Oh, buddies. Okay, so smitty1.com/bestball, which I have right on screen here, or you can click the link that's pinned. $10 minimum deposit on a new account. Thank you, Vetten. Appreciate you being a new loyal member to the show, pal. We're going to go into this Battle Royale Week 1 contest right here. I'm going to give you guys a second to get ready to jump in there. smitty1.com/bestball, or go to the link pinned in the chat. That'll take you right here to this Underdog and do a $10 minimum deposit. They'll give you $25 bonus cash so you can play not your $10. You get to play $35, pal. Broskies. And let me see if I have any, while you guys get there and to get signed in and everything, I'm going to click on my voicemails and see if I've got any voicemails. Let's see if Bruce, do I have to read this, Bruce? Here, let me do this. I'm going to paste this in here because I don't read that much. Come on, pal.
I'm in a league where you name team after your favorite fantasy analyst, so here's Team Smitty CMC. Diggs, Hopkins, Josh Allen, Mike Davis, Javonte Williams, MT, Chenault, Michael Carter, Sutton, Curtis Samuel, Jonnu Smith, Landry, Pat D, Trey Lance, Levin Bell, and Greg Joseph. I'm going let you in the community help me so we show them why Team Smitty is the best. I hope I made you proud a little bit. I tried my best.
Attaboy. I don't know if you got, I went through all of college. I got my master's degree reading that fast, having voice to text read books to me that quick. That doesn't affect me at all. I know exactly what.
I'm in a league where you name team after your favorite fantasy analyst, so here's Team Smitty CMC. Diggs, Hopkins, Josh Allen, Mike Davis, Javonte Williams, MT, Chenault, Michael Carter, Sutton, Curtis Samuel, Jonnu Smith, Landry, Pat D, Trey Lance, Levin Bell, and Greg Joseph. I'm going let you in the community help me so we show them why Team Smitty is the best. I hope I made you proud a little bit. I tried my best.
You did make me proud. You did try your best. You did your best. And yes, I appreciate you naming your team after me in your favorite analyst league, where you've got McCaffrey, Diggs, Hopkins, Josh Allen, Mike Davis, Javonte Williams, Mike Thomas, Chenault, Michael Carter, Sutton, Curtis Samuel. I don't know where you got that one. Bell, great. Yeah, that's awesome, pal. I'm going to let the community help me so that I can show them that Team Smitty is the best, and I hope I made you proud a little bit. I tried my best. Attaboy. And I think he's got another comment here. Drop Samuel for Hubbard. Oh, there you go. All right, Bruce, I did your job for you. I told you to leave a voice message. You wrote me a novel. And so I let voice to text or voice to speak or whatever. Text to speak. Whatever. Text to speak, do the job. Okay, you guys all should be signed in by now. We're going into this Battle Royale Week 1. It's the far left with the two swords. Click on that. This is going to be a $5 entry, 13 games. I'm entering it in. Deduct from my balance. That's fine by me. Okay, jump in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots available. Don't worry. This is not the only one we're going to do. We're not going to, as soon as we fill this up, look at that. Did that fill that quick? Holy crap. Am I on the clock? What's going on here? Draft starts in 50 seconds. Okay, so go back. We're jumping in another one. I'm entering it in here. $5. Clicking the button. We're doing 2 at the same time. Look it. I'm right there. Who's going to jump in here with me? We're waiting on the last 3 spots. I believe that more than 3 people can jump in, though. Waiting for 2. Filled. Okay, we're not done. I'm doing it again. Underdog Fantasy. I'm clicking on it again. Battle Royale. Week 1. I'm jumping in. Starting it. How many spots do we have? 3 waiting. There's some couple randoms already in here. 3 waiting. Who's jumping in? Draft starts. Okay, so tab 1 is the first. This one starts in 44 seconds. Tab 2 begins now, and I'm 3 picks away. This draft starts in 54 seconds. We may do more right after this. Smitty, you got to do private drafts. These are just public randos. I know, but we tried the private thing. We'll do that next. It didn't work out as well as this. It didn't work out as well. But let's do a private one while we do this. I'm on the clock. Okay. I drafted. Draft starts in 2 seconds. We'll do another private one right after this one. Draft starts. I'm up in 3 picks. This one I'm 4 picks away. This one starts in 12 seconds. I can do another one. Let's go do a private one real quick. Underdog. We got to select a format that's already showing $3. It's $3 though. 6-person, $25. We'll have to come back on this because I'm on the clock. We'll make a private draft. But what do you guys want it to be? What price range are we jumping in? Are we doing a $25 one? Take a look at Underdog's homepage and come up with one. I'm on the clock here. We'll go with Dalvin Cook on this one. 1 pick away. I'm on the clock in this one. I've already got... Oh, I don't have anybody yet. So running back... We're going to go with Kamara. Oh, did I time out? I timed out on Mahomes. That's right. I like Mahomes. It's week 1. It's not like it's a long-term thing. Smitty timed out. I did. It's okay. I like Mahomes. I'm fine with that. But 6 points per TD, I believe it is. So I'm fine with it. 3 picks away. On the clock. I've got Kamara already. I'm going Mahomes. No, I'm going Josh Allen. I still think he's gonna ball out against Pittsburgh. I'm going Josh Allen. Just can't do 2 drafts. Got to be 4. LOL. Okay. On the clock in this one, I've got Mahomes already. I timed out. Running backs available. Aaron Jones. I'm gonna go Aaron Jones. I don't have time to look at much either. Don't worry, we're going to do these right after, so stay here. If you haven't already, there's a pinned link in the chat, and you can also go to the link on screen, smitty1.com/bestball, and jump in, and we're going to do a couple. Could be windy in Pittsburgh, but could be more Allen rushing TDs. Yeah, I'm just going to roll with Allen. I wanted to have Allen in one of these. I probably will take Mahomes in the other ones. For week 1, but I just wanted to have some best ball shares of Allen, some daily fantasy Allen shares. I just wanted it. I don't care if it wasn't the best quarterback pick for this week. I wanted my boy Josh Allen. On the clock. Can I take Kamara again? I can. because you can go flex. You can go 2 running backs. I believe that's the starting lineup. Hopefully you don't have a bench. I think it's starting. They're all starting. Everybody starts. Oh, I timed out again. No, not Mixon. No. On my Josh Allen team. No. Damn it. On my Josh Allen team. I want to root for Josh Allen, and I've got Mixon. I got to drop Josh Allen again. Oh, my God. Okay, so quarterback. Wide receivers, I'm going Tyreek. This one's good. Cook, Kamara, Hill. Oh, I'm covering my team. Somebody tell me. There's my team so far. Okay, so this team right here has Mahomes, DK. Can I raise that up? Okay, there we go. Oh, no, I'm on the clock. No. I'm on the clock. Mahomes, Aaron Jones, Metcalf. Naji. This team's looking good. I haven't done anything wrong here. 5 picks away. It's hard to do a bunch of these. So I've timed out on this one. It still looks like a good team, though. Got Mixon, Kamara, Kittle. I may not love Mixon long term, but I'm okay with a week 1. Josh Allen. This team's got Dalvin Cook and Kamara and Tyreek Hill. And it's 4 picks away. Don't worry, we're doing more of these. Yeah, these are still solid. I still like these teams. This is fun, man. I love Arizona. Arizona is now open to DFS and best ball. And it was very, very late getting going. But boy, am I excited. 2 picks away in all 3 of these drafts. We're doing more. Don't worry. I don't want to do 1 draft at a time, Noah, because I want to get more of you in it. And I don't mind timing out for the show. Okay, why is it still letting me draft a running back? Ayuk. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, baby. I'm only one. Oh, I'm on the clock. No! Keenan Allen. I'll just draft him. I don't even know if he's the best player there. On the clock. McLaurin. Okay, I got Keenan Allen. That's good. 2 picks away. I'm on the clock. Good God. Maybe Noah's right. Maybe Noah's right for the first time in his life. I need to do 1 draft. Hurts. I like Hurts this week. I want to go A-Rod, though. 1 pick away. I'm only 1 pick away. This team is flawless. Who do I go with here? Feudy. I want to pick guys that are going to ball out this week that we're going to be excited about on the show. I'm on the clock. I need a tight end. Let's go Logan. On the clock, 15 seconds. Oh, what do I need? I need a wide receiver. Let's go Ayuk in this one. I want some Ayuk shares. God, I'm just... Okay, so this draft's completed. I don't know if I drafted the right... Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. It's just basically some flex talent that you're mixing around. This one's done. Kittle, Ayuk, Keenan Allen, Kamara, Mixon. That's pretty good. Kittle, Keenan Allen, Ayuk, Mixon, Kamara, Josh Allen. This team is Mahomes, Aaron Jones, Najee, DK, Marquez, Callaway, Logan Thomas. One pick away on this one. I've got Aaron Rodgers, Dalvin, Kamara, Tyreek, Keenan Allen. I need a tight end. Can I go with another quarterback? No, it won't let you. Well, yeah, it might let you. So I guess you could go with another quarterback, but you're not going to start him, is my guess. Or can you? Is it a super flex? I'll have to look at the rules here. I did draft Mixon. I need a tight end. I'm on the clock. I got Aaron Rodgers. Why not double down and get Bobby Boy Tunyon in there? And now we're waiting. And here's my team. My team is Aaron Rodgers. It's Dalvin Cook. It's Alvin Kamara. It's Tyreek Hill. It's Keenan Allen. And it's Robert Bobby Boy Tunyon. And I'm done with my 3 drafts. It's time to get into a custom best ball draft. So we're going to cook one up right now. What should we do here? So what we got to do is we got to pick an NFL game contest. I don't know if anybody wants to do this. Let's see. 6 person. There's nothing with like 12 people. Your NHL. So I guess we could do let's do this. I know it's not a huge prize, but let's do this $16 pot, 6 person. Or is there a 12? There's no 12. 6 is the biggest custom game we can make. So I'm going to do right here. Create a private draft. Share this draft. Open up my phone. Here we go. If anybody wants to get in on this best ball draft, I'm dropping the link right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're entering promo code Smitty. If you guys are just signing in, you got to enter promo code Smitty. Oh, you guys filled that quick. We're waiting on one more. Yeah, we can do another one of these. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to go to the main screen here. I'm going to do a custom 6-person draft. Create a private draft. Grab the link. Here's another one. Did we fill the other one? We're filled. Okay, draft's going to begin. Let me post this other one. Here's another custom link. Okay. Let's see how fast we fill this one. Filled. Draft starts in 40 seconds on the first one. We'll just do 2 unless you guys fill this quick. I have no control over what it allows you to do. The biggest one we can do is 6 person. Let's see if we can jump in one more of these $5 entry leagues. So who's ready to go in there? I'll go in there if you guys go in there. Draft starts in 12 seconds. Waiting for 4 people in this one. So jump into this draft right here. Draft starts in 5 seconds. This is why I didn't want to do the custom one, Noah, because if you were going to complain about the price, it only lets me create of a 6-team draft. McCaffrey. We'll go cooking that one. Waiting on 3 people to join this one. I pinned the link in the chat if you want to get in on this best ball draft here. And then right here, I'm going to join this week 1 Battle Royale. Okay. I'm going to jump in right now, and I want you guys to jump in with me. Boom. I'm going in. Waiting on 4 people. Or, no, more than 4 people. We're filled just like that. See, those fill right away, Noah. I got a super chat. Okay, Fane, I'm sorry about that, pal. Joel, I'm sorry about that. Joe, super chat. Thank you, Joe. And Tyler, super chat. Okay. I think that was it. Oh, Ryan. Okay, I think I'm caught up on the super chats. Let me make them small real quick, and then I'm going to go back to them as I get on the clock. And my picks aren't on. Let's see. I'm on the clock right now. Okay, I'm on the clock in League 1. I've got Dalvin Cook already. I'm going to go Justin Jefferson. No, I'm going to go Diggs. I'm going to bet on this Buffalo offense with Dalvin. I'm 2 picks away on this. We're waiting on 4 people on this. You got to be kidding me, guys. Jump in this draft. Noah, that was just your idea to do a private one. And you're not even jumping in. It's the only option we had on the clock. Someone take Josh Allen from me. Messed up my whole plan. On the clock in this one. Kamara. 7 picks away, 6 picks away. Take a lap, Smitty. Sorry, Fane. Let me see. Where's your question, Fane? Here we go. Choose 2, please. Corey Davis, Ayuk, Chase Edmonds. Give me Corey Davis and Ayuk. I don't trust Edmonds right now. As your flex, you have Kyler, Tyreek, Naji, J-Rob. Nice core, pal. But I just don't trust that Cardinal running back situation yet. So for me, that's how I'd take it. Sandro, Giants 40-yard run in preseason. Oh, that guy. Okay, Sandro Platt, whatever the hell his name is. I hear you. I hear what you're saying now. Pal. Mike Williams, Javonte Williams, Hardman week 1. Give me Javonte Williams. I don't trust Mike Williams. I don't trust Hardman. I'm gonna roll with the upside, even though we don't know how much volume he's gonna get. 2 picks away, 3 picks away. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Fane. Lots of Smitty, you have a problem. We are ignoring us too busy drafting. Shaking my head, draft addict. Well, we're trying to do this, pal. I'm not going to do it all night. I'm just doing a couple best ball drafts, trying to get you guys engaged in the best ball community. Okay, Smitty hasn't done any best balls. Let's draft that. On the clock in this one, I've got Kamara already. I'm going to go Patty Mahomes and Kamara in this one. 2 picks away in that one. We'll do questions after this. Literally just made Smitty in the other lobby. Just me and Smitty in the other lobby, says Mr. Punch. Yeah, we're waiting on 4 people to join this draft, and no one wants to jump in. Mr. Punch and I are just sitting here. If we leave the draft, do we get our money back? I don't think we do. Do we, Mr. Punch? I could click on it and see. I don't know if you get your money back to go into another one. After this, we'll do more Q&A real quick, and then we'll be wrapping up the show here for week 1. Oh, I'm on the clock. Okay, so I don't have a quarterback. This is a tough matchup for Herbs. I'm going to go A-Rod. 1 pick away in this draft. Got Mahomes. I got Kamara. I need a wide receiver. I'm going to say Calvin. We got another. We need 3 more people to join the league that I have pinned. The league that I have pinned. Tell security the cameras watch themselves, AA. First step to recovery. I do have a problem. Oh, I'm on the clock. On the clock. Calvin Ridley. Let's go with Naji. Oh, I can get Clyde. Oh, Naji still. I'm just going to bank on Naji this week. I love Naji Harris this week. So that's good. I need a tight end next. 4 picks away. 1 pick away. Did I auto draft on that last pick? I think I did. Maybe I did. That's a good team there. Aaron Rodgers, Dalvin, Najee, Diggs, Keenan Allen, Logan Thomas. These are tough matchups, but I still like them a lot. This team right here, Kamara, Najee, Calvin, Mahomes. That's sick. What I love about... So here's what I was saying, Noah. This is why I don't like doing the private ones. These ones you're playing for big money. Like, I don't want to play for the... And I know that's what you were griping about, but you wanted me to create a private draft. You can't create private drafts for extraordinary amounts of money. You got to do the small little tiny leagues where it's like $15, $20 entry or prize. This one, when you do these $5 entries, you're trying to pick the best team. Does anybody want to do 1 or 2 more of these and then real quickly a little bit more Q&A? We've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. On the clock. Oh, God. I'm going to go Bobby Boy Tunyon. 5 picks away. Q&A people are leaving in droves. No, not really. I mean, yeah, a little bit, but it was. I want to do these best balls, man. I'm glad I'm able to do them now. All right, we'll do Q&A and then we'll call it a night. Appreciate everybody jumping in these. Almost on the clock, and then we'll end this one. All right, so hit me with your questions. Let's get to it. Any more start bench advice you guys have for the rest of the night? Just drop it real quick, and we'll get to it. Clyde, I can get Clyde. This team's good. This is my team here. Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me draft him. It made me I had to take a wide receiver. Okay. So my team is Kamara, Mahomes, Najee, Calvin, Judy, and Tunyon. Pretty solid. Okay. Fant or Gesicki? Give me Fant. I need 3 more in that league. I'm still going to sit there and have it open, pal. I'm still going to draft with you guys. We just need to fill it up. We get our money back if we back out of it. We do? Let's try backing out, mister. So I got 73. Yep, it does give you your money back if you back out. Okay, just back out, mister. Punch. Just leave. All right. I got Lamar, Kamara, Naji Harris, A.J. Brown, DK, Andrews, Hawkinson running with the 2 tight end lineup this week. Nice job, Jorge. That's some good power you got there, pal. Q&A people. People are leaving in droves. All right, we're back to Q&A. You want to pull out of one of... I pulled out of the league. Hit the thumbs up, says Terry. Don't worry, we won't be doing too many best balls during the show. We'll be doing them more offline and during the week. Fan or Gesicki, already got that one. Herbert or Rodgers. You got to go A-Rod in this one until we know. You know, it's a tough matchup, man, for Herbie. I don't know that I love that matchup. Galloway, I think you mean instead of Callaway. Or I mean Callaway instead of Callaway. When I see it written like this, I don't know if you're saying Galloway, and you just typed a C instead of G. Callaway or Ayuk. I go Callaway, but that's me. That's me, pal. And Devin, I think I told you to come on the live and ask this question. So, chat, if you want to give him an answer here. Marquez, Callaway, or Ayuk, can you make it raindrop for him? I'd love to know if you guys think Callaway is going to ball out, because he's one call away in my book. Bills or Colts. Where is the... Why won't that? Oh, it's locked. Where are those matchups at? There we go. That way everybody can see the matchups as well as myself as we answer these questions. Walking into the final minutes of the show. As Scott Hansen would say, this might be the witching hour of the Fantasy Football Show Start Bench live stream that you could find here every week midnight. This is the Monday night game. Okay, Bills and Colts. We're doing Bills and Colts. So I was pulling it up so we could just take a look at everything. So Bills at home. Bills at home against the Steelers. Colts. At home versus the Seahawks. Probably the Bills, pal. Probably the Bills, but neither one of those options are amazing. Jordan's out of here. I think we're pretty much done for the night. Good night, Jordan, says Scott. I think we're done. All right, guys. I appreciate it. We've done good. 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. That's a very long show. Join me in the morning. I'll be live in the morning at on Instagram at the Fantasy Football Show. Let me put my Instagram handle up so you guys can make sure you're following me on Instagram. It is the Fantasy Football Show IG right here. Also, I don't know if you guys are interested in my YouTube exclusive group, but if you go to my main YouTube page, you click the join button, the blue join button, the blue button. It will bring you to my exclusive YouTube membership packages. If you select either one of the two, you get into my Zoom. They're like Zoom calls. We changed them to Discord calls, but they're like Zoom calls basically, where everybody that's in the exclusive membership group that has that membership, we jump into these calls at halftime of the morning games every single Sunday to talk about what's going on. What have we noticed? Who should we buy? Who should we sell? What are we looking at? Who are we starting in the afternoon games? And what do you do in the afternoon games? You're not sure who to start, who to sit. And then we jump into the halftime of the Sunday night game. So the Sunday night game is the Bears-Rams game. At halftime of the Bears-Rams game, we go live again in this like Zoom call environment. So go to the YouTube exclusive memberships on my YouTube homepage. Click the blue join button. Try it out for a month. If you don't like it, cancel it. Appreciate all you. Take it easy. See you in the morning. See you in the morning on Instagram at the Fantasy Football Show. I'm live the entire 1 hour before kickoff.